Hello everyone, my name is Miguel Hernandez. I'm the operations leader in home position H. Safety starts with me, therefore my safety commitment is to always lead by example. Today I will be presenting the home position H FMDS board. Although there is activity in each one of these categories, today I will be reporting on quality. As you know, we get our overall direction from our Hoshin. Based on our Hoshin, our error rate for quarter 3 is 154 lines per million, which equates to 88 occurrences. Our actual occurrences is at 72, which gives us a 76 lines per million error rate. For damages, our quarter 3 target rate is 14, which equates to 19 occurrences, and our actual is at 0. Our non-scan MUs, our quarter 3 target rate is 8, which equates to 2 occurrences, and our actual is 0 year to date. Based on the information that we have on this sheet, we know that our focus needs to be on errors. Therefore, on this next chart, for our main KPIs, the only chart that we'll have is going to be our errors. On this chart, what you'll see is the error rate by month, our error target rate, which is 154 by quarter, and the total number of errors by month. For our sub KPIs, we broke it down a little bit further. One, we broke it down by destination, but we didn't get much results after breaking it down. We then broke it down by picker, and it was the same result. Not much came out of it. And then we broke it down by zone. After reviewing the information here, we did see a pattern where we could focus on the analysis portion to see if we can impact this positively. All right, now it's time to analyze this a little bit further. So we go to our problem breakdown. Our ideal state is 0 claims, and our current condition is 63 claims from January to June. So what's our gap? Our gap is the 63 claims. That's way too many to have. So we break it down a little bit further by zone, which does really give us a lot more information. We see something that stands out quite a bit right off the bat. We've got a total of 29 claims that are coming from zone D, 13 from zone C, 10 from B, 8 from M, 2 from A, and 1 claim from K. So it was very easy to spot and determine what area we're going to focus on. It's going to be zone D. We were able to break down zone D a little bit further. So after breaking it down some more, it looks like we have a total of 20 claims that came from zone D, aisles 30 through 33. And the remainder of the claims, which was 9, came from 26 through 29. So that really gave us an opportunity to focus on the last few aisles that we have in that zone. So now that we have our prioritized problem of 20 claims that come from D zone, aisles 30 to 33, we're going to go ahead and move on to our investigation. So for our investigation, we did a lot of observations in the aisles. One thing that was identified was that the commodities are a lot smaller in aisles 30 to 33 compared to the rest of the aisles. We also discovered that there's a lot of congestion in the aisles. So we have a lot of binners, we have a lot of pickers at the same time, which is leading to a lot of distractions, a lot of conversations that are happening in the aisles. And the last thing that we found from our observation was that the pickers are not following the SOP. So that's going to lead us to our point of occurrence. So we're going to start off with our picker picks up the assignment. Then the picker scans the assignment and moves to the first location. The picker verifies the part number and the count. The picker places the parts into the molding bag. So our point of occurrence is when the picker is verifying the part number and the count. All right, next we're going to move on to our 5 whys for our analysis. All right, we'll start with the prioritized problem at the point of occurrence, which is there are 20 claims from D zone, aisles 30 to 33, when the pickers verify the part number and the count. Why? Because the pickers are not following the SOP to verify the part number and the count. Why? Because the pickers are distracted. Why? Because the pickers have to move out of the way for other pickers to pass through to get to locations. Why? Because the batches for these aisles were assigned to multiple pickers. All right, so next up for the root cause. We've determined that there are irregularities with the batching and also with the timing of the assignments for those particular aisles, for aisles 30 to 33 in zone D. Therefore, there's more congestion in the aisle, there's more pickers, and binners, which tend to have to go around each other, deviating from the SOP. So now we're moving on to activities. So for activities, we completed 4 countermeasures. So the first countermeasure, we determined that those aisles 30 to 33 are irregularity aisles. And so we separated them from the regular picking cycles. After that, we completed time studies to create a standardized batch. And next, we designated one single picker for those 3 aisles. So based on the volume, it was only calling for one picker in those particular aisles, which drastically reduced the amount of congestion that we were having. And the last step is to study the effects that these countermeasures have on Gentani and other picking assignments. So with the final step of the FMDS process, we're going to direct transfer these 2 documents that we have here. So under our analysis and activity, we're going to direct transfer them into our TBP document. So here we have our TBP. So as you can see, our breakdown, our point of occurrence, our root cause, and our countermeasures are a direct transfer to this document. That leads us to our check phase that we're currently waiting for validation from the countermeasures that we put in place. All right, so the good news is that to date, we don't have any errors in this particular zone. It's been 3 weeks, which is great. So we're waiting to validate our savings. If we continue in this direction, then we'll have a total annual savings in $3,640. In addition, we are looking at having an LPH boost, which would give us an average savings of $112,675, giving us a grand total of $116,315 in savings. So again, this is projected, but we are very excited to see the results of this Kaizen. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present this to you.